This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. With us in studio right now, we have Steve Schauer from New American Funding. And Steve has been a local lender here for the last 24 years. He has a bachelor's in finance and a master's in business. Steve, welcome back.
Good morning, Harvey. Thanks again for having me.
So good to have you back. You know, one of the great myths out there is that when you buy a home, you need a big down payment, and depending upon the programs, even more than you might think. Tell us what it's like right now. What are some of the least amount of down payments we can use these days?
Well, actually, there's all the way to zero down. So that's our standard VA loan, yes. But we always, one of my favorite loans is the conventional loan. I think a conventional is a great loan for those higher credit scores or maybe first-time home buyers. And everybody thinks on the conventional loan you have to have 20% down payment.
Right.
When it's minimum 3% down payment.
Actually, less than FHA.
Less than FHA,
right.
Correct.
Wow.
Less than FHA. It's called the Home Ready program. It's a great option.
Mm-hmm. So do you have to walk on water?
No.
Okay.
Better debt ratios. You do have to be a first-time home buyer, or not. I should say, not own any other houses at the time of buying. So it's not like you can have someone buying a second home or something.
Okay. You kind of bought another home previously, but just not own it right now.
Correct. So first-time home buyer is someone who's not owned a house in the past 3 years.
Okay.
So if you owned one 4 or 5 years ago, you can do that.
So it's 3% down, and then you're going to have to pay that mortgage insurance stuff.
Yes.
Right, on this.
But the good news is, since it's 3% down, this is a Home Ready program, brand new out, that the mortgage insurance is actually less than the 5% down payment.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific.
Little stricter credit guideline, a little bit. You have to have above a 700 score on this Home Ready program.
Okay.
But the mortgage insurance is actually cheaper.
And as we discussed before, you can get rid of this mortgage insurance at some point, where with FHA, you can't.
You can never get rid of it. It will stay the life of the loan on FHA with the low down.
Right.
Where conventional, you can get rid of it after you have 20% equity into the property.
So one of the things I know you talk about clients with, and I've heard them come back and say, geez, he wants me to pay this off and pay that off. Talk about that a little bit, when we have to pay off certain debts. Yeah,
so first thing everybody thinks is oh, my house payment's really high. I don't want X amount of house payment. My opinion of house payment, especially when I'm looking at someone's credit, is their overall scenario.
Right.
So in other words, if they have money to put as a down payment, I'll give you an example that we've used. A buyer had a car payment of $450 and owed about $8,000 left on the car, and said, well, I really like this house, but it's a couple $100 more than the house. So we combined the Home is Possible program.
Oh.
Because they had some down payment already saved, and used part of their down payment to pay their car off. So they went a little higher in the purchase. I said, well, it's because it's an overall scenario.
Yeah.
So I get that your house payment is going to be a couple $100 more a month. However,
but now you don't have a car payment.
But now you don't have a car payment.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean go out, rush out, and get a brand new car after we close it.
No, let's not do that.
Their car was perfectly fine. They were perfectly happy with it. But if your overall debt scenario is better than just your house payment, that's the way to do it, in my opinion.
What a brilliant idea.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.